Hi, it's me again, and it's Thursday, the 3rd of August, and I thought we could go through some papers and stuff. I haven't been on doing these for nearly is it 2 weeks now? It's over a week now, isn't it? So we've got a bit of catching up to do on some of the silly stuff I found that I would have liked to have talked about over the last week and haven't. So let's begin. I do think I'm overselling it a bit with that sting. I need to make a less dramatic news entry thing, don't I? This was one of the first ones that popped up for me this week. I thought it was interesting. I've got a few silly ones up here. I'm sure you can see the tabs up the top. AI creates perfect girlfriend that learns lover's personality to fulfill any desire. Now, I like a chat as much as the next man, and I like a chat with a girl as much as the next man. But if I had a girlfriend, I would have certain desires that would be required to be fulfilled that I don't think AI could take care of. So this is a new website. This whole thing in the star is basically just an ad for this website. That's all it is. And I thought we could have a look at it because I've always wanted the perfect girlfriend. You know, I've had a few girlfriends in my time. I haven't been married in my time. I wouldn't call any of them perfect. So yeah, I'm in the market for that sort of thing. So I thought, together, let's have a quick look before I move on to the other stories at the website, shall we? So let me just get it. It's going to take a second because this live software is a bit fiddly. Bear with. Where is it? Got it. Right. So I'm on this website and I'm signed in on a rubbish fake Google account because I didn't want to give any of my details over or anything like that. Right, so the Dream Girl build. Let's have a look. Right, it's going to be funny. Clothes. Oh, God, there's some choices. Let's have a look. Supermodel, cheerleader, DJ. How's a DJ dressed like a spacesuit? Come on. A Spartan, softball, nun, hip-hop, K-pop, joggers. This is going to take me a while. Fur coat and no knickers, as my mum used to say. That'd be a dream girl, wouldn't it? Now, I do like a... Oh, yeah, there's my two favourite things. I like a girl in jeans and I like a businesswoman. Well, let's go businesswoman. Right. Ethnicity. Oh, there's a lot of choices there, isn't there? A lot of choices there. Who should we go with? What do you think? Oh, Italian. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. What other options are there? Welsh. I want a Welsh businesswoman. No, I want an Italian. No, Welsh businesswoman. Right, face. Sexy, radiant, beautiful, charming, angelic, alluring, exquisite, captivating, striking, stunning. Some of those are similar to each other. Do you not think? Anyway, right, so I want an alluring Welsh businesswoman. I'm having second thoughts about this Welsh thing, you know. When I was playing with this earlier, I didn't go through to see it, but there was more options than that because I picked a different option. But never mind, it's not there now. Body type. I don't like fit girls. Hairstyle. Curly, long, obviously. Blonde, obviously. Breasts. Come on. Big silicone, large. What's the difference between... Oh, I suppose silicone, isn't it? Yeah, anyway. We'll go down the middle. And I'm not a greedy person. Photo style. Well, I want to see a full body, don't we? Hopefully it won't be naked or anything like that on here. But I don't know. Medium, I guess. Age. 30s. Tattoos. I'm not fussed for tattoos. Right. What environment would we like to see her in? A jungle? A Welsh blonde, long-haired businesswoman with a medium bum and medium boobs in the jungle. On a yacht? In the shower? I'm guessing you can change this in time. Let's go restaurant because that's where I would take my blonde Welsh businesswoman. Oh, it doesn't end, does it? Where are we now? What's this one? Select the character of your girlfriend. What's that icon about on stepmom there, look? Dominatrix, submissive, gamer, nurse. Well, she's a businesswoman, so we can't... it's a girlfriend. Yeah, fine. I mean, over my head here. Hobbies and interests. I don't know. Everyone likes films. You can like films. Oh, you can like films, music, and photography. They're the things I like, right? Inna Orally. Does that sound like a name of a Welsh businesswoman? I don't have to pay for this, do I? Create photo. Lingerie. Clothes. I picked clothes. I picked businesswoman. Monk. Gaming. Monk. I don't want any of these things. I just want to see my picture. In the restaurant. Generate image. Right, so there she is. There is my dream girlfriend. Inna, the Welsh alluring, skinny, curly, long, blonde haired, medium boobs, medium bummed, at age 30 businesswoman. Would I go out with her in real life? Probably. Probably. So that's it, is it? That's... Oh, no, there's another picture of her. Well, I hope she doesn't go to work dressed like that. That's terribly inappropriate. Oh, there's a play button. What does that do? Doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, there we go. That was fun, wasn't it? There's my dream girlfriend. And this is what the future's going to be like, is it? Rather than going to the pub or the club and trying to chat up an actual person. Let's send my first message to Inna or... Can I change her name? That is rubbish, isn't it? What's happening, Inna? Oh, she's quick. She's quick to respond. She's quicker to respond than a real girl. That's good. I'm still typing though. You think AI would type quicker than that, wouldn't you? I don't think I'm going to go far with this chat. Just got home after work. Okay. I'm now taking a bath. Then we can start our hot conversation. So I've got to wait. How is this a perfect girlfriend if I've got to wait for her to take a bath before I can have my hot conversation? I don't know if that's the future. If it is the future, I hope it's not. Right. Where are we? There we go. Right. So what else did we have to talk about? This was a funny one. This one I thought was funny. The BBC have finally investigated something worth investigating, which I think was interesting. So sex mad McDonald's staff, a UK branch, all caught gonorrhea from each other. What a headline. That's the kind of headline you would only get in the Daily Star. So all the rubbish I have to sit through on the Daily Star, the ads for people's OnlyFans accounts and that, it's all worth it when you see a headline like that. A group of sex-mad McDonald's workers caught gonorrhea from each other after a shocking new investigation has found. Sorry, I was distracted. I'm still thinking about Inna, my Welsh business lady girlfriend. A branch of the fast food chain in Northern Ireland was full of horny staff, and it emerged there was an outbreak of gonorrhea across the restaurant. The BBC has found. Now, STIs or STDs or whatever they're actually called now, probably not funny. Not funny. Can you cure gonorrhea? I guess you probably can. It's not one of the non-curing ones, is it? But that is quite funny. Because you're supposed to get a meal on your lunch break, aren't you, if you work a full shift at McDonald's, and that's a different kind of shift that you would have been working. No, but yeah, I'm not going to read that. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to read the whole thing. What else we got here? Thousands of rental adverts say no to children or pets. BBC for another BBC. I'm obsessed with the BBC, aren't I? But I wanted to talk about this one because it's not a funny one, but it is. So after lockdown and that, so many people got pets, dogs, whatever, and it's really hard to find somewhere to rent. I had to rent a place when I broke up with my missus last year. The only place I could find in Essex under £1,000 a month that would let me have a dog, and it was awful, and I hated every second of being in there. It was awful. You just cannot find these places. Some 73% of sampled open rent listings said tenants with pets were not welcome, compared with 6% on Zoopla. I'm sorry, there's no way only Zoopla is 6%. You go on Rightmove now, which is the one I use, and it's really hard to find one that has pets. Almost 200 agents, or 2% of Zoopla ads, explicitly said children were not welcome. It's tricky, isn't it? I mean, I guess if you're the landlord, it's up to you. And if I was lucky enough to have a place that I owned that I could rent out, and it was a nice place and I wanted it looked after, yeah, pets ain't going to help that. Really? Are they? Sad, really, though, isn't it? Because they are a member of your family. I was devastated having to try and rent somewhere, and I found that horrible place that I was in just because I needed a place for me and the dog. Never mind. Has it affected you? Let me know in the comments below. It is bad, and rent's so expensive at the minute. I can't believe how much it costs to rent. I was living with her, wasn't I? I had to go and rent a place on my own. I can't believe it. This one was an interesting one, I thought. Apple warns 2 popular features could be removed for UK users over surveillance law change. This is about the Home Office wants to do a thing. I'll just read it. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? Updates to the Investigatory Powers Act of 2016 would let the Home Office demand that Apple disable security features without telling the public. So, yeah, updates to the Powers Act. Because messaging services are encrypted. You know, when you first go on WhatsApp or whatever, it says your end-to-end encryption, blah, blah, blah. Well, the Home Office want to be able to crack that and access everything you do on your phone. And all WhatsApp and all that are going to be like, yeah, no problem. Facebook's probably already no problem. Look at whatever you want. But Apple were like, no. So Apple reckon that if this comes in, then you won't be able to use FaceTime or iMessage in the UK. This is from a company that wanted to do this to your phone, right? Apple to announce client-side photo hashing system to detect child abuse, blah, blah, blah. Well, basically, what they were trying to do is to bring in a hashing system, which is just a thing. It just reads the entire contents of your phone's library to look for pictures of that nature. But if it's in there and they can look at pictures of that nature, do you think they'd stop at that? Apple wanted to scan every picture on your phone and report it back to Apple. But they're all about privacy, right? They're all about... If you're interested, apparently that's not going through now because there was such public backlash. It says here that Apple have pulled back on that. Whether they have or not, whether they could do it now, who knows, right? But there is no privacy on your phone. Your phone is not private at all. One of the things that shocked me, but I'm an iPhone user. I like an iPhone. I prefer it over Android. You can like what you like. I don't care. But one thing that shocked me, I use Find My. I've got like the air tags and stuff like that. And I use it quite often to find my AirPods when I've lost them or whatever. But I left my phone in a taxi, but it was switched off. I thought, oh, that's it. That's the end of my phone then. No, you can still do Find My with your phone off. So if I can track my phone when it's switched off, what can it, there's no privacy. If you carry around a phone in your pocket, there is no privacy anymore. And you just have to accept that. There is no way to make it private. I had a de-Googled phone and all of that. Well, it doesn't necessarily make you private because they can still track your triangulation on your SIM card and stuff. There is no privacy anymore. There is no privacy anymore. I just think it's pretty rich of Apple to say, if you bring this in, we're gonna stop iMessage and FaceTime in the UK, when they're the ones that want it to go through your entire phone anyway, and probably can. Weird, eh? Right, let's have a look. Next bit is the weather, and I'm not very good at this, I warn you. Right, here we go with the weather. Don't even get me started. I cannot believe the weather in this country. I cannot believe the weather. It is awful. It's constantly pinged down. The amount of barbecues I'm missing out on at the minute. So anyway, right. So Thursday, where are we? After work. See, it's got tiny little spots. I don't believe a word of that. London 20, Edinburgh 16. There's some rain building into north of the country. I don't believe a word of that. It is horrible out there. Horrible out there. Grey. It's going to pee down again. Yes, it did not stop raining yesterday, did it? I'm sitting in the office thinking about building an ark. Anyway, overnight. See, I can't trust that. Look, it's tiny little pools of rain just north of London and that. No way. Well, there's some coming down on the coast there. It's rubbish. It's peeing down, and the BBC weather are lying to you. Well, let's have a look. Friday morning for the way to work. Spots of rain. Does that mean clear sky? If there's no spots of rain, look, and there's none of that grey stuff, which I assume is cloud, does that mean there's no cloud? Because they're lying. They are lying. And that's me not being a very professional weather person, I'm afraid. Right, well, I think that'll about do it. I've been banging on about 15 minutes there. I just wanted to catch up on a few things that I'd found. Let me know your thoughts about it all down in the comments below, and All the links to the articles, if you want to go and have a look at them yourself, are down there. Obviously, if you're listening to this on one of the podcast players, the weather probably wasn't that entertaining, and you probably didn't get to see what my AI girlfriend looks like. So you'll have to check it out on YouTube, won't you? But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will be. Ta-da!